The number of undefeated teams in the NFL is now down to 3. The Kansas City Chiefs, Minnesota Vikings, and Seattle Seahawks, who play Monday night against the Detroit Lions. With the Pittsburgh Steelers and Buffalo Bills both losing on Sunday, the early 2024 NFL season continues to be full of surprises. Among the biggest shockers so far have been the Washington Commanders, who appear to be building something special. Meanwhile, teams like the New York Jets and Philadelphia Eagles struggled with consistency in Week 4, suffering unexpected defeats. Winners. Finally, the Ravens close out strong. The Baltimore Ravens silenced critics with a dominant 35-10 win over the previously undefeated Buffalo Bills. Known for losing leads late, the Ravens stuck to their strengths, racking up 271 rushing yards, with Derrick Henry leading the way. Converting all red zone opportunities and delivering punishing hits on defense, the Ravens look like legitimate contenders. Commanders on the rise. Washington is becoming a force, led by Jayden Daniels, whose record-setting 82.1% completion rate is the highest through 4 games in NFL history. With a dominant offensive line and a creative scheme by offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, the Commanders routed the Arizona Cardinals 42-14, showing promise in both offense and defense. Vikings proved their contender status. The Minnesota Vikings solidified their place as contenders with a 31-29 win over the Green Bay Packers. Despite some sloppy play, Minnesota responded well to adversity, forcing turnovers and closing out the game with a decisive field goal, affirming their position as one of the top teams in the league. Losers. Jets' inconsistency shows. The New York Jets were sloppy in their 10-9 loss to the Denver Broncos, committing 13 penalties. Breece Hall struggled to gain any momentum on the ground, and pre-snap mistakes left quarterback Aaron Rodgers visibly frustrated. The Jets' lack of urgency and mental mistakes raise questions about their consistency. Steelers' slow starts hurt. The Pittsburgh Steelers fell to the Indianapolis Colts 27-24, thanks in large part to their sluggish offense. Najee Harris managed just 19 yards on 13 carries, and Pittsburgh's inability to score in the first half caught up with them, as their defense couldn't bail them out this time. The Eagles need their star receivers back. The Philadelphia Eagles fell flat in a 33-16 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Without Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts and the passing game struggled, averaging just 3.2 yards per attempt. The Eagles' ground game had some success, but their lack of firepower in the air was evident, leaving them in desperate need of their playmakers.